Oh my god.
Oh, who does that? Wow. It's on like TikTok. A guy like edited somebody. Nesta already coming in with a budget moment.
Thank you.
Thank you, my love, for your continued sub. How? Do you know who I'm talking about?
No, literally no clue.
Cat, and they like edit him into a song. This little cat. How? It's the only word I can remember.
I mean, I know cats that have been edited into songs. I showed you some on TikTok.
It is one that you showed me on TikTok.
Okay.
And I can't remember what the word is, but it sounded a little bit sad. And then the guy who did the editing actually played it live in a concert in front of lots of people.
I know what you're talking about now, yeah. But I can find it on TikTok later.
I need to listen to it, so that'd be a good idea. Please do. Hi, everyone. Hi, Nesta. Hey, CJ. How are you? Hi, Silas. Hey, Dumpling. How you doing, cutie? Sorry about that. Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
Always bored? Hi,
Favorite streamers. Purple heart, purple heart, purple heart.
Bless you, Amber.
Amber,
Thank you. 2 years. I see you,
Yeah.
Josh. Oh,
And
my
Josh.
lordy. Parker. Oh,
Yay,
my
15.
lordy.
Thank you.
I'm so happy to see you both streaming again. Transgender pride, bisexual pride, asexual pride.
We
All
love
the
all of the prides. All
These
of the
sleeves-
prides.
These
Wonderful. Hey,
sleeves could get
Parker.
my arms in 3 times over.
This Udi could
I mean,
get both of us in twice.
You're wearing an hoodie.
Do you want to join?
No, that sounds very uncomfortable. I had a haircut
What do we think?
and I got it dyed. Hold on, look.
I think it looks really good. It's still a little wet,
I went for like the.
but I'm loving the vibe.
It's not wet.
Oh, you haven't put your stuff in it.
I have.
No, it doesn't look the same.
It's I got it cut.
It looks good, but it doesn't look.
Can you
Like it
see
normally
the
does.
can you see the cut that I got?
I think it looks.
I
Great.
left it. It's like the very subtle mullet. I got a sullet or
Yours?
a muttle.
Oh, the hairdresser came over and Jamie was just like explaining, and he was like, "It's like a mullet, but not." And I was just like, "Okay." But no, it looks.
No,
really
it's
good.
like
Really
short
good.
back and sides, but leave a lot of the back on. Just go do a strip down the side of the back.
The only thing I will say is I do think I like it when your top's a little bit longer, and I do think she's cut a little bit too much off.
Yeah, but
your
it will
hair
grow.
grows, so.
It will grow fast.
That's more like how you style it.
So do you like that better?
It's a little Jimmy Neutron, but I do dig the vibe.
I'll just keep it like this.
Rain, we have quite a few.
I don't know why I just
We were
made the
we
most
were
horrendous
counting.
face. I'm sorry.
Hang on.
The
Actually
intrusive thought one.
wrote a notes page for the 4 things that we need to share with you today, which I'm excited to do, but before I do,
The 47 things.
I said
That's a
4
lot of things to share.
Just remember that number. Just remember that number.
I like muttle more than solid. Okay. So I'll just tell people I got
A
a
muttle.
muttle.
I love it.
I need
yeah.
to send photos to Alex and Nate.
How very muttle of you. That's right, because Nate has the kind of
Yeah.
quite a harsh mullet
Yeah.
cut.
Also, I need to send them the mid-dyeing process.
Are you going to share that with stream?
No, that's for
They were
friends
the
only.
funniest photos
Oh.
I've ever seen of Jamie.
She used a cap.
She being a hairdresser, I totally appreciate why you wouldn't share those publicly.
Yeah.
But
Oh, no, not sending the
Just
one I
know.
sent you to Alex and Nate.
Oh, you're
I'm
not?
sending. No, I took one mid-process that
Okay.
looks a little less odd. Even the hairdresser was like a little bit like Hellraiser right now.
Huh?
She said I looked a little bit like Hellraiser.
That's a wait. Is Hellraiser Pinhead guy?
I
Like
think so.
the guy with all the pins in his head.
Yeah, isn't that?
Google it, and then show stream
Yeah.
if that is.
Rolly would be so disappointed that we have to Google that.
I'm sorry, Rolly.
That's.
Yeah, this is what Jamie looked like today.
Yeah, but not on my face, just on the top of my scalp.
It was very interesting.
Yeah, it was fun.
Hey, Doomy Doomer, how you doing, sweet?
Hold on, I'm gonna message them real quick.
Oh,
whilst you're
always
chatting.
bored says your hair looks amazing.
Thank you.
Like a short balayage. I see it, Amber.
What's a balayage?
Like think like ombre. It's not ombre though. Jamie, the stream can see it in your glasses. I was kind of kidding. I was semi-kidding. I do think it was a little bit visible, just so you know.
Why didn't you tell me before?
I told you as soon as I saw.
Guess what? Tomorrow marks 12 years together. Why was there such a pause?
8th. It does.
Oh my god, and hold on, wait. Yes, I'm wearing overshoulder slippers.
I have a question though.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Polo. Happy birthday to you. For tomorrow, because his birthday's the same day as our getting together anniversary.
See if he
And
wants to stay.
he will be 10.
You want to cuddle? Hey, you're gonna be 10
He's
years
10.
old, Pokey. Oh my god, he's just like sat on me. Are you happy? You have no idea it's your birthday. With cat ages, you have to times it by 6, right? So you're going to be 60. You could get a bus pass. You're a little pensioner.
I'm going to
Yeah,
send
right.
them this one as well.
Cute. We love kitties too. How sweet. Tomorrow marks 28 years alive for you. Oh, Nesta, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Nesta. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
You kind of harmonised there. Did you do that on purpose?
No.
You went, happy birthday to you. Did you hear you?
No, you go.
What do I have? Did you hear?
No.
You did it very successfully.
Really?
It sounded wonderful.
Did it sound good, stream?
He is. Nesta, I'm so glad that you have a shared birthday with Apollo. Now I'll always think of you when it's Apollo's birthday.
Hi, Pot. He's been really cuddly today.
He is.
I
I
think
missed
it's-
this. I haven't seen you all day because I've been in meetings, but Jamie's gotten all the cuddles. Now I'm getting the little love nibbles. Hey?
Yeah.
Go on, lick lick.
We don't really do much for their birthdays, though. Because they don't know any different. He'll get a treat and then...
Oh yeah, he definitely gets a treat. He normally gets the
trick.
licky licks.
Is it a trick?
I meant a treat.
Trick or treat?
Do you know the licky licks? The little like salmon pastes in a tube, kind of like a froob, but for
Very
cats.
salmon paste in a tube.
Do you remember froobs?
Yeah, I like froobs. Should we do our first announcement then?
Your
Have we
cat's
done it?
36 years old. Oh, so
Yeah,
6.
it's a 6.
That's so cute. That is so cute. Yeah, for cats at 6, you times it by 6 to see
Yeah.
how old they are in human years equivalent. So Prawn is 2, which technically means he's 12,
Oh, he's
and
a
Apollo's
difficult...
60.
He's going into the difficult teenage years.
Which like fully explains our dynamics together. I wish you could see Apollo right now. Can you like grab the camera and put it on Apollo? Because he looks so funny. You are so cute. The way he was like pancaked and trying to look at the camera. You're very sweet. He didn't like us for a couple of days because we had to give him the worm treatment, which is like the little pipette thing on the back of their heads, and they were like so mad. I want to know how someone determined what human years were. Yeah, like why 6 and why
I
7
don't
for
know.
dogs?
He's a proper senior, though.
He is. You can tell, you know, because like in the little cute photos. I mean, he still looks super cute now, but in his little kitten photos, his face looks a lot darker. I was looking at a kitten photo and then looking at his face, and like I can see the greys. He's like kind of going, kind of like, you know, like when you go on Photoshop and you put what's it called, like when it,
Brightness, contrast,
no, you can like
saturation.
water wash,
Oh.
something wash. And it's just a little less
I don't know what
vibrant.
he's got on his face, though.
He's constantly got food on his face. He's so greedy.
Right, first
That's
announcement.
existential crisis at 12. Yeah, okay, you can take over stream. We're just
No,
we're just
go on.
chatting today.
Go on. Kick it off.
That's so sad, Grief. The average human life expectancy is 79. Does that mean the average cat life
I
expectancy
think they
is
live
13?
a bit longer. Like, most
I know
cats will
cats
live
to be
into
like
their mid to late
16.
teens.
Yeah, 18.
Most people I know are like, oh yeah, my cat lived till they were 17, 18, 19. I think 20
I
and
was
above
really
is
loving
pushing
this
it.
tickle, just so you know.
But you better live for a long time yet,
Well,
sir.
these cats are going to be immortal. They're going to be longer than we are. Don't worry, that's just a motorbike. I was going to say something, and I've forgotten what I was saying.
I don't know.
I was saying something. Oh, I think the oldest cat lived until 30 human years,
Whoa.
right? Could you imagine?
180.
They'd be so grumpy. Also, I read in the newspaper, is it a viable source? I read in the paper that in China, a guy successfully cloned his cat.
Oh.
His cat was like getting old and he didn't want his cat to die. So you know like how they made Dolly the sheep, which is like an actual, like a genuine clone?
Yeah.
This guy paid privately to genuinely clone his cat,
Oh,
but
okay.
in kitten form.
Oh, okay.
And it worked.
I mean, yeah, Shabu would come out as a kitten. A clone doesn't mean like copy and paste.
I thought that's what a
age.
clone meant. You know, like, it's like when you see clones in movies and stuff, it's just like they split into two and then there's just two of them. There's one apple and there's two apples. It's not an apple and a tiny apple slice. it's a copy. No? Anyway, it was a kitten, which makes sense because the whole point was he wanted to have his cat for longer. So now he's got the cat as a kitten, so it will live an entire life again. Reported as coming out as very healthy, looked exactly the same, but personality obviously couldn't be cloned. So, like, it was a time will tell if
How do you
temperament
think
wise the
Dolly
cat's
the
the same.
sheep came about? Oh, yeah.
I don't know. The
Cream
oldest cat
puff
was
fed.
The oldest cat was
38.
named Cream
Thank
Puff
you
and
for the
lived
bits
for
as
38
well.
years.
And there are super expensive companies that do it, but it gives you basically twin of the original. Thanks so much, Big Teddy. Much
A
appreciated.
clone is like a new like a clone is typically created like how I think is like how you do like IVF kind of thing. Yeah, isn't a clone just making a genetic twin and a fetus? Yeah. So it's like it's a twin,
Well, every day is school
but
day.
it starts as a baby and they have to like grow that baby in a baby oven.
Yes, in a baby oven. And it was the process. £25,000 was the
Cool.
equivalent cost.
Shall we stop talking about that?
I'm just saying, it's a
Okay.
lot of money, but like not a lot of money for a kitty. So
Sure.
Yeah. 280 human years. Whoa. Yes. All right. Sorry. We should get on with the announcements. So number one. Go on.
Number one, we have been thinking about our streaming. You know, I'm going to start and you're just going to take over the explanation because I won't be doing it right.
We are going
you
to
go.
retire from streaming.
No, we're not.
We're not.
We've recently done a little bit of streaming and like live streaming on YouTube,
Yes.
and a lot of our friends who stream are now streaming on YouTube, and we have a VOD channel on YouTube with all the games on it, and we thought that we would give YouTube a go with streaming.
We're gonna experiment, just so
Yeah.
you know. Sorry,
Yeah.
Silas. Yeah, I mean, I guess like it was a tiny amount of reality in the scare, because we're going to be off of Twitch for a tiny while. We're just going to experiment on YouTube because our friends are saying that on YouTube they've had like better. We were playing Demonologist where people like OT and it just seems to work better, and everyone's like, come on to YouTube for your streaming, friends.
Mhm.
So we thought it would be best to give it a go, especially because we can create a different and hopefully larger pool of our LGBT spuds and peaches. So
Speeches.
speech buds
Spotches.
buds
Puds.
buds. So we're letting you know if you don't see us here. We haven't been on Twitch for a couple of weeks because life has just been very odd.
It is the 7th of November, and I got a cold on our last day on the trip,
We both got
which
COVID.
was the 7th. Oh yeah, on which was the 7th
Yeah.
of October, and in that whole time, I've had less than a week where I've been well because I got another cold, or I had a resurgence of what I had before, and I've just been ill pretty much constantly for an entire month, and I'm exhausted.
Yeah, Jamie's not been in a fantastic place health-wise. We both had COVID, and then you had another cold, or
Yeah.
next continuation
I
of the
don't
first
know.
cold.
I
But you had, like,
filmed
some
videos
time off in
today,
between.
and I was like, hello, "Hey, Spuds," and it was so nasally, and I got such a bad headache halfway through the second filming. I was just like, I need a nap.
It's serious though, like
And then my hair got pulled through a rubber cap.
The COVID, what's it called? Lethargy? Is that a word?
Lethargy.
Like lethargic.
Yes.
Is real. It takes a long time to like recover. So sad times.
Yeah.
But yes, we're still filming videos. It's just life has also been incredibly hectic recently. Thank you, Creep. It's an
It's
Udi.
very on brand.
Very on brand. Look at the amount of like fur I'm taking off of Apollo. I'm gonna make another cat during this stream.
He looks offended. Can you not throw it on the floor, man? Because I know you're not going to pick it up. All right.
So yes, just so you know, I'm seeing a couple of comments of people asking, "Hey, is there any chance you could stream on both at the same time?" Unfortunately, whilst we would so love to do that, it is against Twitch's what's it called? Terms and
User
conditions,
policy.
user guidelines. You volunteer as tribute for the kitty clone. Yes. We're not allowed to. So it might not be a permanent thing. We're really keeping everything very open. Yeah, and we're just letting you know that we have accidentally in the past couple weeks been streaming on YouTube, and it's worked well. So we'd love to give it a go. So if you wish to continue seeing us stream games, we're going to be. You're so fluffy. We're going to be doing so
cute.
on our joint gaming channel, mostly because it's a lot smaller and joint and doesn't have... I love streaming on both of our channels. It's great fun, but it gets very chaotic. So yeah, you've already seen how chaotic these streams are. So Twitch partners can do it, I believe. If you could let us...
We can Google it.
That would be amazing, because if that is the case, I'm very happy. Yeah, but if we can't, just so you know, we will be on YouTube next week, and it will be on our VOD channel, which I think you do exclamation mark VOD in chat, babe. And there's things like this. That make it trickier.
Oh, never mind.
Do you want to just find it?
I'll try it
elsewhere?
on here. That's a pain.
Bless you, Silas. Mandu, we're just chatting today. We're not really doing proper gamey games today. Though we are going to go back to The Last of Us 2. And we're also going to, for future games coming up, we're going to be playing the Grinch game.
No, that didn't work. Is it a capital?
No, that should.
Oh, let me just drop the channel.
Good idea. The new Grinch game, the new Super Mario game we really want to play.
Oh, the Grinch.
The Last of Us 2. I'm so excited. Have you ever been to Manchester? Surprisingly not, though. You will be surprised how much Manchester has come up in conversation the past couple months. We have some friends who have gone over and visited, and they're like, "We are living there now. It is incredible." Ooh, Creeth. Speaking of BP, you've given me a wonderful segue into my next announcement. You may have heard over on Insta and over on YouTube.
There's the link for where we will be doing YouTube streamings.
There you go.
But yes, I don't want to detract from Shaba's announcement.
No, I'm saying with that link you can sub as well, and it's free to sub on YouTube, unlike Twitch. So I'm pretty sure subbing, if you click the little make sure the notification thingy is on. If you want to know, it's like the equivalent. If you get notifications on Twitch, you'll get notifications.
Shaba announcement.
Hey, Shiny, how you doing, cutie pie?
Everything is so shiny.
Like a treasure on a sunken pirate deck.
Boom.
Wreck. Scrub the deck and make it look
Shiny.
Hug dispenser. Last month has only taken so much out of me for a billion reasons, especially with everything happening right now. So I totally haven't been able to catch it. Hey, no worries, gorgeous.
Sweetheart, you need to...
And you submitted your midterm paper today? I'm so happy
Woo!
for you. Congratulations. Hey, especially if it's taking energy out of you. It's okay, babe. I'm sure, look, for anyone on stream who feels the same way, because I know I certainly do, the world has been a lot right now for very many reasons. And it is deflating. And we're finding
totally squished my hair.
small things very difficult too. So, you know, just keep doing the next best thing that you can. Treat yourself with love and kindness. Put love and kindness outside in the world. And that is all we can do, right? Sending hugs. And congratulations and cake, because you deserve it. Jamie wants cake. Are you going to get
I
cake?
need cake. Apparently it's an update. You can now stream
Do you
simultaneously.
reckon you can Google it whilst I give my next?
Yeah, go
Also,
for
whilst
it.
I'm giving my next, can you prepare the link, please? Because
I have.
this is an
I've
announcement
already
that I'm
done
doing
it.
for the first time on Twitch, but it's not the first time that I'm announcing this generally. I do have a really special announcement that I just found out about today. It's bananas, and I'm not going to tell anyone else. I'm just going to tell you until the day. So, the one that everybody knows, you might know, I have been writing an EP. It is a thing. It's out. It's not out. It's ready. It's ready to come out, and I am releasing one song a month as a single between now and the beginning of next year, and then I'm going to drop the whole thing, and you're going to go and be able to hear all the other songs too. So
Are you playing a bit on stream?
I totally can.
Woo.
So my first song, I Don't Like Me Either, is coming out.
I like you.
Well, thank you. Is coming out on Friday, this Friday at 12:17 a.m. I am so freaking terrified. Sweet potatoes,
You
you have
literally
no idea.
Did it at 12:17, not just 12.
Everything's gonna have the number 17 in it.
Jesus,
Yeah.
so cute.
It does not mean the EP has 3 songs, no. So I'm going to release, I've got the first 3 songs, like, they're ready on the platform. They're gonna come out at the times that have been set to come out at the beginning of each month. Do you know what? Okay, I'm gonna give you the other info too. I won't give you the link just yet for the other one, but what?
12:17 is very specific, isn't it?
The other one will be out on the December 1st. So
Yes,
you've got
Twitch is lifting its exclusivity agreement. Sorry.
amazing. So we can stream on both.
Sounds like we can.
Well then, hang on. Subject to me verifying that this information is correct, we will be streaming on both YouTube and
It
Twitch is
honestly
so
makes so much sense for Twitch to do that because like
I don't understand why
it
that
pulls
was a
over
problem.
joint audiences. It's synergy is always best. Sorry, I really want
Hang
you
on,
to
hang
focus on your
No,
music.
no. Now let's partners stream, but is it stream
I've looked at
simultaneously?
simultaneously.
Because that's the point.
Exclusive.
Because that happened. Oh,
Just not. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
see?
just not while streaming on
so
Twitch
that's
at the
not
same
the right
time.
information. I know, Shiny. I'm so terrified. I am going to. No, 17 is just my lucky number. It's a number that follows me everywhere. It will be 12:17 in the country that you are in. So it will come out at 12:17 in whatever time zone you are in. Give me a second and I'll play you a section if you want. I can't believe this is happening. Wait. Okay. It's the section that I've played out on Insta. I don't want to share too much because I'd love for you to stream it. You don't need to put it so close.
My head's brimming over.
This is bad quality.
My friends say it's diagnosable. Chronic, don't believe him. In a saboteur, serving popcorn for the show.
That's the vibe. That's
Oh
the
my
vibe.
God.
It's gonna be.
You need to get used to sharing it.
I know. I need to get used to some live performances. I need to get used to sharing things and critiques because I've been keeping my music very, very close to me. Bless you guys. Thank you for all of
So now
your
that you've heard some
excitement.
of it, here's the link again, just in case.
If you click on the link as well, you can see the cover photo that the gorgeous Linda Blacker very kindly worked on with me. You'll also see in the photo there's a very
Sorry.
mysterious hand coming out with a little flower, and I cannot tell you, I haven't heard the end of how wonderful this hand performance is from the man who owns the hand. So enjoy. Fun fact.
That's such a good job, man.
You did such great flower holding.
I held it steady. I'm very proud of myself.
So yeah, it will be entirely free for you to use, to listen to on streaming platforms, YouTube Music, Spotify, Deezer, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, all the places that you want
Listen.
to listen to music. You may listen to this song if you want to. Thank you, very kind, Stormy. Oh, I love connecting with other singers as well. Holding a flower does take skill. You're so right. Sorry about that.
It does. I know you should be sorry about your teething.
A baby. He's
You can
fallen
see
asleep
him.
like a bean.
No, his eyes are still open.
So yeah, that's it. The first song,
He's being
I Don't Like Me Either,
needy.
on my EP, Inside Voices, a lot more to come. I'm so excited to show you. You can pre-save it right now. So by pre-saving it, it just gives you a reminder and means that, you know, on the day it's on your playlist. So you don't need to worry about then clicking on it on the day sort of thing. Yeah, and it's free to do. And I would be grateful if you have Spotify if you wish to pre-save, but you absolutely don't have to.
Well done.
I did it.
Yeah.
I did it.
Okay.
Okay.
You're going to start waffling now because you've done your bit.
You want to do the next bit?
No. I can never start the announcements.
Well, should I do my second announcement to do with that, or should we go on to the next
No,
announcement?
do your second.
Because you've got two about your project.
Do your
and I've got two
second.
about
Do
mine.
your second. We'll do you first. Go.
And then we'll do. Well, the second
Go.
one is also kind of me.
Shabo. Go.
Okay. The second part of the second one.
Yeah,
Alright.
only part of it. Stop stealing my thunder.
I'm not stealing your thunder.
I
I love
know.
you and I support you, and
I
I'm
know.
so excited for
I'm
you.
not bored.
You're getting so much insider detail today. It's unbelievable. Right. Okay. So my second announcement. Can I do it as a story time? Is it okay to share like everything that happened?
Oh, yeah.
So, as I've just said, it's coming out.
I had
Brained it. It's coming out on
Hashtag
Friday
justice for Jamie.
at 12:17 a.m. But I got an email today, and it was from BBC Radio, because that just happens. I popped it on the uploader, which is something that my producer, the amazing Matt, who's been helping me produce my songs, he was like, oh yeah, you should, you know, do BBC Introducing, you can put your songs there, so great for advice, la-di-da-di-da. BBC Introducing picked up on my song, and they were like, hey, I found your song, and I'm put it on Thursday's playlist. So that is happening, and I don't quite understand how it's happened, but my
Get played on the radio before it's even released.
is now going to be played on the radio on Thursday evening in the radio show. Oh, goodbye, Popo. Thank you for gracing you with your cuddling
Do you know,
presence.
whilst he was there, I've never wanted to be the cat more. No, I'm too big. Okay, we're
Bob your head
streaming.
here.
We're streaming.
Oh, I didn't mean for it to seem X-rated.
No, it's just I want to
Yeah.
be visible. Thanks.
I know. I was like, when I got the email, I was like shouting so much, and Jamie
My
was like,
name?
I thought there was a cockroach. And I was like, look at this
I don't know
email.
why my head
What
went
do
to
I
that.
do?
But I was like, that seemed like the kind of reaction you'd have if you saw a really big bug
I've never
in the
seen
house.
a cockroach in my life with you. Or a
No, I
cock
know,
for your
but I was
name.
like, well, it has to be bigger than a spider.
I agree. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so between 8 and 10 p.m, my song's going to be played on the radio before it's released on to the world. So if you want to join me, we are going to be live streaming on my YouTube channel, so separate to the VOD channel, my YouTube channel this Thursday between 8 and 10 p.m. We're going to hear it for the first time together. It's going to be terrifying, and we're going to forget. Everybody else who doesn't come to the live stream isn't going to be able to hear it until it then comes out. So I just can't believe it's
Oh yeah, they're
happening.
gonna have to wait a whole like 3 hours and 17 minutes.
Well, it's actually going to be the next day because no one's actually going to be up and awake and
Well, you
waiting for
should
the song
be.
at 12:17.
You should be, and being like, oi,
I've got cat hair in my mouth.
listen.
Oi. Oh, more passion, more energy, more energy.
All right, carry on.
Yeah. So just letting you know, I'm excited too. It's terrifying. It's weird. It will be between 8 and 10.
8
my
and
love.
10 p.m. UK time.
Silent. But hey, no worries if you can't make it. We'll be able to see you on another stream. And if you do miss it, you will be able to see or listen to the song. You'll get it too soon, too. I don't think it's well deserved, CJ. It's very new, and I don't know. I guess that means
You
that
have
they liked it.
self-esteem issues when it comes to this.
I mean,
I would
dude, the
love
song
to
is called
see-
"I Don't Like Me Either."
I'd love to see some yay squids
PM,
in chat.
8:10 p.m. 8 to 10 p.m.
Yay squids in chat for Shaba and her achievements that are well deserved.
Silas, you're too cute. I
Sorry.
will share you the links as well with you to the show. And if whilst it's on, apparently it's
Thank
like
you,
it
Nesta.
makes the world of difference if people free text or free WhatsApp to the show and be like,
I
that
liked
was
it.
cool, I like that. It means that often it's then played again, which for newer artists is a really big deal. So just putting that out there, but I'll see you on stream if you want to on Thursday. All right, now to your fun announcements. Okay, you do your first one and then we'll do the joint one.
Okay, so I don't know how many.
I got beans in my pants.
You got beans in your pants. That sounds
Yes.
so uncomfortable.
Okay.
So
Yes.
it's about my book, the T and LGBT, which was released in the UK in June, and basically the number one asked thing about it is when will it be available to buy in the States? When is it going to be published in the States? The States. When can I buy it in the US of A without paying extortionate postage fees? And the answer is
Thank you,
now.
sorry about that.
You may now pre-order the T and LGBT for its US publication, which is happening next May 7th. So if you would like to get yourself a copy, if you're in the States and you haven't bought it yet, and you Spates,
The Spates.
and you would like to get it, then it is now available on Amazon.com and various other US-based websites that sell books.
Noble.
Barnes and Nobles, Bookseller.org,
Did you say Barnes and Nobles?
Barnes and Noble, and Books A Million as well, I think. So if you would like to get yourself a copy and you haven't been able to because you are not UK based and it's been too expensive or you just not found somewhere to get it, you now can get it if you're based in the United States of America. Woo!
US of A.
And I'm very excited. It's cool. And the other bit, the second bit, is actually
Hang on a second though.
more
Let
exciting.
this breathe for a second
I'm not letting it
because
breathe for a second.
no, truly, like this has been the biggest request. I'm so sorry it's taken this long to be able to organize it. I had no idea, and I don't think you did either, just how like intricate the whole publishing rights
Yeah, I just thought it happened
situation
at the
is
same time. I was like, oh, and it's on
around the
.com
world.
as well, right? It's like, no.
that's not how it
That's
works.
a
It's really quite
That's a separate
Tricky.
thing, Jamie. And I was like, oh, so this has been in discussions for a long time.
big props to Jamie. This has been something you put in so much
And,
work on.
It's now happening.
Yes.
I've got an
So,
eyelash.
just letting you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Parker, well, you're gonna get it super soon. And just for everybody else who wasn't able to or didn't manage to pay as Parker did, there are pre-orders available now for the domestic fees. And to remind, I'm sorry, I can't speak
Yeah,
straight.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm very excited about everything, and I'm also
Yeah.
very overwhelmed. It's the 7th of May. That is
7th
the
of
big
May.
relaunch date, the 7th of May. So
Yeah.
yay. It's kind of cute because you've already had like a little launch party celebration, and now you get to do it again.
Yeah. Greedy.
For sure, A-plants. For sure.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Jamie.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you.
Okay, next bit.
Okay, so before
It's
we
a
give our
two-parter.
final announcement, I have a question for you, sweet patooties. It's more of a request, only if you feel comfortable to. Could you pop in chat where you're from? What country you're from? Don't need door numbers, don't need postcodes, just the country that you're in, if you feel comfortable to. Belgium, Canada, Germany, England, Wales, Louisiana, the US, Austria, England, Michigan. Cool. As that's coming in, it's cute. It seems like we've got a big like
Yeah,
split.
there's a lot more
The
people
US is
from the
definitely
US
dominating.
than I realised. I don't know why I'm
like on
surprised
this
by that.
stream. I'm
So
surprised
hopefully
too.
this announcement is actually quite exciting.
Yes. Well, we have not done meet and greets before for Jamie's book tour. We did do the first ever public events
Yeah.
where it was just the two of us
Mhm.
to celebrate your beautiful book. And now,
What?
and now,
And now we are going to America. Woo!
you make it sound like we're going to move to live there, dude.
No, next year, just after publication, Pride Month, we are, both of us, going to the States to do a book tour.
We're going on tour to the States, which is terrifying, but also very exciting.
Yeah, so
know it's something,
we're
but-
gonna be hitting like a good handful of cities across different states, and there will be an opportunity to like say where you're from and where you'd like us to go, and then like the most popular will be where we'll go, and then there'll be plenty of time to like announce it and hopefully people to come and see, and yeah, we'll both be there.
Well, that's the coolest thing
Yay.
about it. I think you guys can choose where it is that we go. So
Yeah.
we'll give you all of the details, like more details soon, specific times, specific dates, but we're going to be doing a Pride tour in the States next year.
Mhm.
So if you're in the States, because we've not been able to see anyone outside of the UK, we've only ever gone to like 60s and stuff here. It'd be awesome to see a different geographical collection of Spudulars.
Spatulas or like vampire spuds
Sure, why not? Why not?
or Draculas.
So yeah, you'll be able to let us know where you want us to go, and also we're wanting to team up with Spatulas. We're wanting to team up with as many LGBT plus like organizations as we can. Silent Lilacs.
Yeah.
Hoping we can do something for the rest of Europe too. But yes, we're wanting to team up with as many organisations as we can that are Pride friendly
Yeah.
or that are specifically LGBT plus charities. So do try and keep some in mind if you have any ideas.
And also independent bookstores.
Yeah,
all
just
of
like
that.
cute, lovely, cute, lovely organisations. Anybody at all that you would like to shout out in the States, anywhere in the States, let us know. DM us. We'll also provide a more official opportunity with a form, and yeah, we'd love to try and make something happen to
This
platform
is exciting.
cute places. It is, right?
Yeah.
It is. I feel like
Yeah.
we've just given you so many notifications. I'm so sorry, Dan. We've just finished all of the announcements.
Okay, Dan, quick run through. We're considering streaming on our VOD channel on YouTube. It looks like we may be able to simultaneously stream on Twitch as well. I did just find Twitch policies which seems to say that we can do it. So we'll read into
at the same time.
Yes, we will read into it a bit more.
That would be cool.
And then Shaba's song is coming out on Friday 10th, and we played a little sample, and the song is also going to get played on the radio this Thursday between 8 and 10 p.m. UK time, and we're going to be doing a live stream on Shaba's channel over that time.
And we're going to give you
And
links. So
my
you can
book
hear
is
it too.
getting published in the US next May, and it's pre-order available on Amazon.com. And we're doing a US book tour. Woo! So much has happened. And you got a job at Waterstones in Manchester. Yes!
Winning!
Happy
we
for
were
you,
just
Dan.
talking about bookshops and also Manchester.
Yeah,
That's
you
so
must
funny.
have heard us. That's why you tuned in.
That is super cool, though. I'm so happy for you, babe.
Sorry, I can't read the red. Doomy Doomer. When is a paper book? Paper book. The paperback, I don't know. I've heard somewhere it's normally like 6 months to a year after the initial release of the hardback. So I guess anytime between the end of this year and next June in terms of UK, and then a while for the States.
Yeah, weirdly, we're not in charge of things like that. And you would
Yeah.
think that we get told, but we don't.
Yeah. No.
But yes, lots happening. Very excited to, at the prospect of doing events again where we can see
Yeah.
our community
I'm not
in
gonna lie,
person.
I'm very excited about it, but I do have like a fair chunk of travel anxiety, so the idea of like bobbing around different states in one trip is like overwhelming. But it'll be fine.
Do you know what it is for me? I'm like, cat care. Who's gonna look after the cats?
Oh, we have a couple options. They'll be okay. I'm gonna miss them. We might have to like fly back home and visit them, little babies.
No.
But I'm gonna miss them.
You can FaceTime.
You're gonna
them.
cry.
Quite possible. Yeah.
We go away for a week, and by day 5, both of us are just like, I want the cats.
Yeah, but I really love getting the little photos and videos from whoever's looking after
No,
them.
I
and the house at the time.
need. They're so squishy.
I don't think it's fair to take them with us.
No,
I'm
we
sorry.
can't.
But it is going to be fun. How long do you think we're going to be out there for?
The book tour will probably last a couple weeks, and then it depends on our personal schedules whether we do anything longer or not.
Look, we don't typically travel like this at all. And we also realise that there's so many incredible creators that we have the privilege of being friends with in the States and in Canada. And so we are definitely wanting to pop over and see some of them and hang out and hopefully make some content. So it would be anywhere from like a couple of weeks to potentially a couple of months. We don't know. Yeah. It's all like very early days. Yeah, so we'll wait and see. The travel anxiety is real.
A couple months is just too overwhelming right now. I can't.
I
honestly can't be rubbing away from the cats that long though. I don't think I want to be away from them that long.
What are you going to do when you become a world-renowned author of many, many, many books and you have to do a world tour and you're away for like 6 months?
I'm not doing that.
At all?
No.
Fair.
I'll do it in chunks.
We do, however, we've been thinking about like planning what we want to do like on tour and how we want like some of the events to go, and we have some pretty cool ideas, I think. But we would love your input too. So if there's anything in particular that you want to see, anything in particular like a format that you want to do, that sounds really weird, but I'm trying to keep it like very abstract at the moment. Literally, let us know.
Yeah.
Anything. We're very happy.
You
to
are
take
like
suggestions.
very excitable.
I'm always very
No,
like this. You
you're
always
extra.
tell me off
You're
because I'm
extra tonight.
constantly like this. Wait. Can you hear it?
Yeah, it's the chair. Can I hear it? The neighbours can hear it. When in June?
Hey,
I don't know when in June.
it might be a
Anytime.
little bit earlier. It might be a little bit
Maybe.
later. The only thing that we've been told
Yeah.
now is Pride season and also May 7th for the relaunch
Yeah.
date of the book. More details will come soon. We're just really glad that we've been given approval to share this with you now.
Yeah.
Will you start on the east and move west? Wait, East Coast is...
East Coast is like New York
New York.
side, West is like California. It really depends. Like, for me, flying is the worst bit of travelling, so I'd rather do short flights to move away from home and then the long flight home. So I would probably prefer to start on the East Coast and work our way west and then fly all the way home from the west.
Does that make sense? Because Canada is like up on the west, isn't it?
Canada's up along the whole bit, but where we would want to go, I'm not sure.
I think it's that way,
Okay, I don't know.
up west.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know which bit. Could be east, west.
Because
north,
we
south.
said we wanted to hit, for like tourist purposes, Ontario and Toronto. I think.
No, I think you
Am I
got that
getting
wrong.
that confused?
Yeah, we need to talk about it later.
Okay. You know the geography of the states better than I. He knows the geography of the states really well. Oh yeah, is it Vancouver?
Isn't Toronto on the east side?
I don't remember. I have like this big Word document of all the places we want to go and the things inside that we want to visit. I just don't remember the labels because we wrote it like pre-COVID. Your niece said California was a country. So Silas, isn't it kind of?
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like states are essentially countries
No.
because the
Yeah, but
states
they're not-
are to the continent
Yeah, but
what
they're not.
are
No, it's like Essex.
European countries
no.
are to the countries.
No, it's just a very big version of like in the UK you have like Wessex and Sussex and Essex and Norfolk. You have counties but it's just like giga counties.
Well, politically, the states operates more as having mini countries within
Yeah.
one giant union, which is the same as the European Union, where the different
But
countries.
it's not a union of states, it's United States.
What do you think Union and United means?
Yeah, but it's a different.
It's the same thing. Like
Yeah, but look,
Europe,
it's
the EU,
not.
like modelled on.
They're not considered different countries.
Yeah, I know that. They're like, especially with the patriotism of the states, like it is a country, but they function like mini countries within a greater country.
It's confusing. Shh, we don't need to talk about the
Thank you, sorry about that.
similarities between Union and United.
Yeah, America equals the EU. So like the little bits within are kind of like I can hear it. You've made me so.
It's because I can hear it. I don't know why. I don't want to stop you from doing your natural behaviours. It just distracts me so... You know when somebody jigs and you're like, please stop jigging because it's distracting me? This, like, distracts me. I'm sorry. I love you.
That's okay.
Do it, but it will draw my attention.
No problem. The states at like Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland.
Okay.
Yeah, so like the states are a supranational body, which
Yeah,
is
you
like
know.
the
I don't know why I'm trying to argue with you because you know way more.
studied it for a couple of years.
You know
So
way
you
more
think,
about
therefore,
politics.
that I would know more about the states geographically, but no.
Well, no, you don't learn about the geography of them.
I know how they run their political areas, but I don't know the geography. You, however, know their
Yeah.
geography. And it is, yes, from the Nancy Drew game. I'm very excited to play the Nancy Drew. There's so many cool games coming out. I'm very excited.
Yeah, has anyone seen the new Grinch Christmas game? I had the PS1 version, and like I know it's not a remake or like a remastering or anything, but it looks like similar enough that it's like, oh,
Please do explain.
nostalgia. Because like, you know when you play the old games that you played as a kid and you're just, they're great,
Bugs
but they're
Bunny.
a little bit disappointing. And you're like, I would love this, but like modern gameplay. And I feel like the Grinch is going to do that, so I'm going to get it.
Did you know, I don't know if I told you this, because we also used to play Little Nightmares.
Yeah, there's
Little
a third
Nightmares
one.
3 is coming out.
You told me.
That's really exciting. From the same people, Supermassive Games, who bring out the Dark Anthology series.
Ooh.
And there's also been some teasers of the new, like, it's a number, isn't it? Directive
Yeah, isn't it a space one?
2318.
There was a thingy at the end of the last
Something.
one.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for all of the games. Yes. I wish we
And
had more
there's
time to game
Mario.
at the
There's
moment.
new Mario games coming out.
So what is the premise of the new Mario game?
Well, there's a Mario RPG, which is
What does that
like
mean?
a more
Role-play game?
open world one, I believe. Yeah.
Like you can make your own, kind of like
I
Disney
don't-
Dreamlight Valley.
I don't know. That's all I know about it, and it looks a little more like openy. And then there's Super Mario Wonder, which I believe is more like the classic Super Mario. We know some people who tried it out at Comic-Con,
Very
and they said it was
excited
really
about that.
good, but just
Mhm.
like kind of classic Mario.
But when you say classic Mario, do you mean like Odyssey?
No,
Like.
I think the RPG one will be more like Odyssey. But I could be talking out my butt right now. It's just what I've gathered from.
I liked Odyssey.
I
It was
like
good.
both. I want both of them.
Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora is coming out. I haven't seen the new Avatar movie.
Yeah, it lost me a bit, I'm afraid.
What the?
The first one.
No, I liked.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
did
alright.
like it.
If a movie goes over like 2 and a bit hours, no, I'm like
Was-
tuned out. Unless
was
it's Lord of the
Avatar-
Rings and I'm ill.
Supposed to be Pocahontas revamped. Because when I was watching Avatar, I was just like, this just feels like Pocahontas. Do you get the vibe?
I don't know. I don't know.
I need to look into it.
Yeah.
Do you have a PlayStation? Yes.
Yes.
PS5 is our of
We
choice.
have a PS5 and a PS1
And a PS2.
and a Switch. We have a PS2.
Yeah.
Your one.
Yeah.
Oh, where?
Downstairs. And we have a PS4. Did we get rid of the PS4? Because PS5 is
Yeah.
back compatible.
Our PS. Oh no, I fixed it. And then yes, because that's back compatible, we did let it move on to a new home that would love it.
Ghosts, like the show with Russell Tovey playing the werewolf, and there was Annie, and then there was that really hot guy. I can't remember his name, but we met him.
Oh
And
yes.
he played the vampire, but then he later
Yes.
played in that really cool detective show on ITV.
Yeah.
Ian,
Is he Irish?
hang on, it's on my Instagram.
Oh no, you'll take too long. I'll find it quicker.
Nope, I'm gonna find it. What are you gonna type in? That guy from Ghosts.
I'm gonna go. Oh no, it's not go. You're thinking the wrong thing. That's being human.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
You're very cute. She was a ghost.
Annie was a ghost, and Annie
Yeah.
is super, super hot. There he is. And I didn't tag him. Oops. But the show was called The Suspect. I remember that. And not because it's on the
Aidan Turner.
Thank you, Aidan. Hey, I wasn't too far with Ian.
It doesn't count.
Aidan is a really cool name. I quite like it.
Yes, the Poldark
Hey.
guy.
Don't.
Okay. Was there anything else to chat about?
We're talking about the one with the Horrible Histories cast.
Oh, I used to like Horrible Histories.
No, so there's a show called Ghosts with the Horrible Histories cast. Where? Let me know. I've just seen BBC or CBS. Isn't CBS American?
Yeah.
That's just making me think of
CSI.
The Office, which is on. There's like a UK office and a US office.
Yeah.
There's another one as well that's like that. Skins. I'm
Yeah.
like, have you seen Skins? Because Skins is amazing. And
There's-
they're like, oh, Skins is really crap. I'm like, what are you talking
There's
about?
also-
Effie's iconic. And they're like, who's Effie? And I'm like, you watched the wrong Skins, babe.
There's
You
also
watched the wrong Skins.
the In-Betweeners.
They made an American In-Betweeners.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Terrible.
Because the British In-Betweeners
Yeah.
is all about like poop and drinking, both like the sort of like bell end nature of
It's just
UK
British
culture.
humour.
Yeah, isn't translatable in the States. It's like I love Drag Race, right? But whenever Snatch Game comes on, which is my favourite episode of Drag Race, I never quite understand it in the American versions.
one.
There's always like half the cast. I'm like, I appreciate your fashion, but I have no idea who you're trying to be. And then the UK one comes on, I'm like, ha ha ha, I get everything. You should watch it. What should we watch? Ghosts.
Ghosts. with
There's a
the
great
whole-
LGBTQ plus storyline, and the whole show is super fun. It's on iPlayer.
Oh, yeah, we can't watch iPlayer.
So sad. So sad.
I refuse to pay for a TV license.
We don't have iPlayer.
So
at the
therefore,
moment.
we do not watch live TV or anything to do with iPlayer or BBC.
We also kind of don't have the time to watch live TV, which is
Or we don't even have the aerial plugged in.
we don't. So
No.
yes, it's not been. It didn't make sense for us to get a TV license, but maybe I will definitely take a look at the Ghost on socials. I'm sure there are like cute clips. The States version of In-Betweeners humour might be Seth Rogen, who does frat boy humour.
I feel like they tried to just copy the British humour though, and it didn't it didn't work.
But weirdly, Plants, I get exactly what you're trying to tell me. Like, it's giving me. Do you remember when Zac Efron was with? Was it Seth Rogen?
Yeah, the Bad Neighbours.
Bad Neighbours. Let's give me that. Let's give me Bad Neighbours. Hey Saint, how you doing, cutie pie? Welcome, welcome. You're very kind. Sending hugs. There was one PS5 game that we played recently, so random, called Pizza Possum. What are you doing, Pizza Possum? I
They
need to
did
write
a
that down. That
US
sounds amazing.
Miranda. That's awful.
Miranda, like Miranda Hart.
How could they do that?
Look into Pizza Possum. The ghost can have almost all posted trans right things. Oh, that sounds very uplifting.
Cute.
And also very surprising for the BBC TV, but I'm glad. I'm happy that such a thing exists. Also, they tried to make a US Miranda, and it was so bad it didn't even get aired. Sad times. Was it with Miranda? Because if it wasn't with Miranda, you can't have Miranda without Miranda.
That'd be like trying to do an American Fleabag.
Or like a British Buffy, but without Sarah Michelle Gellar.
That's a bad example.
Why?
Because that's not like. No,
Hey,
these
it's
ones
been
are
a
big.
while.
Okay.
Been super busy,
Hey, little-
but so glad to catch this stream.
Thank you so
Hope
much.
you're doing good, guys.
Yeah, you're right. It's nothing to do with
Yeah.
American
You took something
culture.
that's like a sitcom of like an individual person's life, and then you went Buffy.
No, do you know what I was thinking? It's because I was thinking, but Giles is so British in Buffy. That won't translate. And I was like, hang on, if you bring it to the UK. My brain broke. Ignore me.
I feel it's coming up to 10 p.m. I feel like it's probably time we wrapped and
I reckon.
went to bed.
As long as the Americans don't touch Tracy Beaker.
Could you imagine an American Tracy Beaker?
Okay, we've all watched Tracy Beaker. You know what Tracy Beaker is? Stream. Because.
Can make my dreams come true.
Oh, so she's just gonna say that. Do you know that's a full song?
Yeah, didn't we find this out?
And it doesn't sound like what you'd think it sounds like from the
Snippet.
from the opening sequence of the show. It's actually like so different.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean that is the hook, but it's amazing.
Tracy Beaker is sacred. I read that as Scared, and I was like, oh, poor Tracy.
Good song. Leave me now. I'll win someday. I was with Z at an event recently. We watched A Haunting in Venice, which is a really good freaking movie. If you like Glass Onion, Knives Out, the first one.
If you like Agatha Christie.
Yeah, what are those? What is the genre called? Why am I struggling?
Murder mysteries.
Murder mysteries, thank you. If you like murder mysteries like that, A Haunting in Venice is a murder mystery. It's out on multiple platforms. It's such a good film. I was just about to give something away. I'm really glad I didn't. But we were invited to a murder mystery dinner as a press event, and it was really freaking cool. Yeah.
I was shocked.
A scandalo. Big a scandalo. That will make sense if you take a look at Jamie's Insta, but also if you take a look at the movie. But we met another creator there. We hung out with Z again. What was my point to all of this?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Tracy Beaker.
Yeah, Tracy Beaker. We were talking about shows, and Z was like, I wasn't allowed to watch Tracy Beaker when I was a kid growing up. No, she wasn't allowed to watch another show. And I was like, for me, it was Tracy Beaker. My parents never let me watch Tracy Beaker because Tracy Beaker was so naughty. My mum was like, no, you are not watching that. I don't want you to get any ideas.
You were allowed to watch Saw, but not Tracy Beaker.
Like, make it make sense. But truly, I wasn't allowed to watch Tracy Beaker.
Your mum
for the
just thought it was
longest time.
crap. That's why you didn't watch
Well, I
it.
was also younger. Like, I wasn't watching Saw at, like, 12.
Okay. You sure?
But, yeah. Tracy Beaker, I wasn't allowed to watch it, so I had so much to catch up on. I was so grateful, because then I could, like, binge it all. When I was like, the show is amazing. And Z was like, me too. And I was like, oh, it must have been, like, an Asian parent thing.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. You were allowed.
I
Was
remember-
anything you were not allowed to watch?
Yeah, but it was actually like appropriate that my parents said don't watch that. I can't. And looking back now as an adult, I can't believe so many kids in my class at that age did watch it.
What?
Little Britain. Year 6 when we were 11,
What
like 11 and
is
12.
Little Britain?
David Walliams.
Is David Walliams the guy from Britain's Got Talent
Yeah,
who wrote the book?
yeah. He's the one that where they're like computer says no.
Sorry, what?
Have you not watched it? It's aged like the worst kind of milk. It's a really like bad show. It's really crude. It's very inappropriate, and so many 11-year-olds were watching it when I was at school, and I used to feel really left out. Yeah, it was really like they did. It was very
It was mad
racist.
racist.
Yeah, there was like racism, transphobia. Like it was
Oh, like one of those shows
like trans
that aged
people
really
being
badly.
the butt of the joke. Like blackface. Yeah.
In a show when we were alive.
Yeah, when we were like 11.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
so shocked. Like actual blackface.
Look, I'll show you a photo.
I'm so shocked.
That's David Walliams, and then there was another one that was done. Come Fly With Me or something.
Is that it? Little Britain.
Yeah, yeah.
I recognise this character.
Yeah,
I
these-
knew where that's
this
from.
this duo, I can't remember their names, but
Wait,
the
so like all the
characters.
characters were all played by the same person?
Same two people, and you must recognise her.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
they were like
Oh my god, no, wait, Jamie, hang on. No, I do, but I was like, yeah, that's Catherine Tate.
no,
That's not Catherine Tate. That's not Catherine Tate. But yes, I think I also, maybe in like memes.
There are like a couple bits of it, like a couple bits of it.
This
like,
is like
and
big cringe.
yeah, a couple of the characters that are like, okay, I can see what they were doing. Like, there's a bit of humour in that, but most of it is just aged absolutely atrociously.
Oh, isn't that the guy,
But who does Bake Off now?
Who?
The Lucas. He's one of the judges on Bake Off.
I haven't watched Bake Off for such a long time, I don't even recall that being a
Right,
thing.
okay.
I was thinking of, you know that movie where he's like, put peas on the tattoo,
Oh.
and then she like empties peas on her back.
He's the brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it that kind of humour, but an entire show as if it was those siblings on Bridesmaids?
Yeah, Bridesmaid. No, worse
'Cause that would-
than that.
Infuriate me.
No, it was so much worse.
Oh. Do you know what that kind of reminds me of? But it's also, I've only ever seen it because whenever I go on Facebook, I used to go on Facebook a lot when I was at work, like pastime. And everybody did. You know, if you're on like your lunch break, you're eating a sandwich. I don't want to watch Netflix if there's somebody else in the office, so I'm like scrolling Facebook. All of my Facebook videos was just serving me this one show, and it was on iPlayer. We don't have iPlayer, but it was like something about like being in the country, and it was these like northern siblings, and I'm pretty sure one of the guys was the guy who got the fork in his eye in the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, or like his
Right.
younger sibling. He
Right.
had like that haircut, like
Yeah.
the blonde.
Yeah, I got it. You don't have to do it like 5 times.
And there was a sister, and they would like, it was like, I think it was supposed to be like the epitome of what crass Brits are supposed to like act like.
Right.
And every time it was there. Is it This Country? That rings a bell. Every time I saw that, I was just like, I feel like I'm losing brain cells right now. This is making me so mad. Yeah, but I mean, they're always funny in the little shorts. I was like, what the hell is going on? But it was a lot. Again, I've not seen the show. But is Little Britain like that show?
I've
But
not
you won't
seen
know
that
because you've not
show.
seen that show. Because I don't even know what show it is. It may be This Country. Sounds right.
On the note of shows, I think we should wrap this show up. I was trying to think of a segue, but yes, we wanted to do some announcements. We're not gaming today; it was just chatting.
Saint, I'm so sorry that we weren't able to go over the announcements. You want to do them all real quick right now for Saint?
I did them quick, go,
Okay.
but quick.
Yeah. What was the first one? Oh, I have a song coming out. I
That's
have an
not the
EP
first
coming out.
one.
It's called Inside Voices, and my song is called I Don't Like Me Either, and it's coming out on Friday. Except on Thursday in the evening, the BBC have decided that they're going to play my song on the radio because what the frick? And that's going to be happening on Thursday between 8 and 10, and we're going to
PM
live stream.
UK time.
And we're going to live stream on Sharba's channel, I'm Sharba, and we're going to be doing that on my YouTube channel so we can all watch it together and be like, ee! So let's go do that. And also, Jamie's book is being relaunched in the States, and so go and take a look if you want to in the States. And
If
you
you're now
want to
based
hear
in the
books.
States and you've not been able to get it, you can now pre-order it from Amazon.com or
The 7th
other
of May. And also,
bookshops.
Jamie is doing a book tour. We
We're both-
are doing a tour in the United States of the America in the next year. And yay. And also, we are going to be live streaming on YouTube and not just Twitch, and maybe both because we need to look at the laws, but maybe not. And so, watch the space, but watch it on YouTube because we might not be on Twitch, but we're going to try and be on it.
You did a great job.
That was so stressful. It's because you said be quick. I'm not very good at being quick at anything.
I think you did a great job.
Thank
Very
you.